What is up, guys? You got NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for April 6th, and I know what you're thinking. Today's April 7th, wherever I'm on patch notes yesterday. Maybe you had to watch somebody else's for it because you missed it. I don't know what to tell you other than I made the conscious decision I wasn't going to record them yesterday because I honestly was just playing Black Desert hard, dude. I went in on the seasons for Dracania, got to 60 on it. I then time-pieced out and then tagged my main gear to go and try it out. Utterly disappointed with its PvE performance. It's exceptionally terrible. It's 1v1. I'm going to be doing some 1v1s and stuff tonight on stream for it, but it's also pretty disappointing there. So overall, I'm really hoping for some buffs because the class looks really cool. Really like the animations and stuff that they've done with it, but it's not just bad in PvE. It's completely abysmal. It's probably the worst PvE class I've ever seen on a new class release, like by a landslide too. It's really bad, but I put a lot of time trying it and giving it a shot all day yesterday. Didn't do the patch notes, so here they are today. Obviously, we have a ton of stuff with the Winter Region released along with the Dracania, which we've now mentioned quite a bit, so we'll touch on some of the finer points there and then talk about the events and things that are also going on. So as we know, Dracania is released. It's in there. We've got this item, the Marnie's Pocket Watch, which you can equip as an awakening slot, if you will. So that way you can put on your Garmoths, just so that when you're trying to compare, you'll get, number one, those crystal slots, if you have it, and then critical hit damage increase as well. So it's available there. Just to note, if you tag it doesn't work, you can't tag your awakening weapon. So it's a little bit awkward there if you have your main and you have a Garmoth in it. And I can't tag my Penvadiant, Blackstar Vadiant over at all. I'd have to extract the Garmoth out of the Vadiant and then put it into this thing. A little awkward, but you know, at least there's something there for that slot in general instead of just missing it altogether. We got the Mountain of Eternal Winter released. We got some nice little screenshots here, and along with it, of course, we have some new grind zones. They also have a little update on main quests and recurring quests. We've added a new story and main quest line with the Mountain of Eternal Winter. New quest lines fully voiced with a variety of storytelling effects, and you'll be in for quite the visual treat. Note that the quest line takes place chronologically after the events of Sacracia, so there's going to be spoilers if you haven't completed that main quest line. If you play the game solely for lore, they recommend doing Sacracia quest line first before you jump into the new quest line to do that. Newly created characters can choose which one they want to see. If you did pre-creation, you probably already saw that for Season and Dracania. Pre-release, because it gave that option when you first made those. Moving on, we have some new items that are going to deal with weather effects in the Eternal Winter, which honestly is kind of annoying, but I get the flavor to it. So we have the Citron Tea and Well-Brewed Mezima Tea, and this is immune to frostbite and curing frostbite, similar to what you're used to in the desert for using those, but kind of a little bit nicer. You can at least have a 10-minute immunity to it instead of having to pop those constantly or stay on top of it. So that's pretty nice. The new monster zones that you can see we've got here, we've got a couple different versions for two of them, easy difficulty and then normal difficulty on some. So we've got three 280 zones. One has an easy difficulty for 250, and then we have the 290 zone, which also has an easy version at 250. So then it kind of breaks into each one, shows you the labyrinth, screenshots kind of explains there, and then the easy setup along with it. The Jade Light Forest, this is probably one you're seeing a lot of people working for Labreska. Who's got the fossil setup, and then the maze or limbo setup, which also has the easy mode for 250 as well. This is the Winter Guardian. Fight in the Jade Starlight Forest in Dreadwinter Tree Fosses, and you may find the Winter Guardian, I don't know how to pronounce that name, crossing your path. A stronger version of that guy can also be found within snowstorms throughout Everfrost. That guy will appear with that girl will appear with her own spirit ready to face all adventurers who dare set foot in the Mountain of Eternal Winter. Of course, we have the Labreska helmet. I'm sure if you've been watching anybody's streams, everybody's trying to grind away. I saw a lot of really crazy good luck on these drops, and then even a lot of people hitting try. I don't think I've seen anybody that hit Tet just yet, but I'm sure people have that are out there. So it's now available. You got to pick up your Flame of Frost or 100 Embers of Frost to then exchange for your Flame of Frost, and then swap with a Kaffir's level 10 Griffin or Geath or Pen Blackstar helmet. Same as the Labreska, it's just for the helmet slot, so it's going to work similarly to that. So you're going to have to grind away on that one. I have some updates, Crystals Cooking and Alchemy. They've added kind of what you can do with Olica's Crystals. Along with it, you can get some ignore or resistance of the different types along with it to go. The Olicus I mean, it's probably useful, but I mean, the 1% attack speed version is probably just better. And then we've got some resistance crystals to go in the boots to accompany what everybody's used to, the regular knockdown ones that exist. So you can now put those in for grapple and knockback, floating, etc., etc. Alchemy, then, of course, there's going to be recipes for those new teas that are released. We also have some new food and draft items as well, perfumes, along with it, elixirs across the board. Some of these look really strong, so it'll be pretty interesting to try these out. This is pretty interesting, pretty aggressive with the minus in DP loss and whatnot, but kind of an interesting setup to have in general. And to make those, you'll need some of the items that drop, of course, in the new zone. We've got new crates for crafting along with it. There's a shy costume because that's a thing. Of course, there's a new hunting zone, and along with that, we have new hunting monsters that accompany it. There's new furniture that you get from that, of course, because it's hunting. New quests, obviously, I think that goes without saying. If you have a new zone, there are new dailies for it. There's contribution dailies that you can put up. Everything you expect out of a new zone, it's all in there. If you want to check specific details on it, there's a link to the patch notes in the description, so you can just click on that and you'll get the same setup that we're looking at here if you want to take a look. Next up, we have the Blackstar sub-weapons are released, and in order to get these, it is the same quest that you would do for any of the other Blackstar items. You do need a Remnants of the Rift to start the quest. It's the same NPC that's off of the farm just northeast of Calpheon. And then you will also need a Spectre's Energy once you get towards the quest to finish it up. I actually managed to get hit Tet on this pretty quickly, and I am 10 failed pen attempts so far on it. I was set up to do several clicks, and we didn't get there in 10 clicks, but we'll keep working at it and hit it eventually. We've got a new season release, of course, and along with that, there's a new season pass with tons of rewards. It does have an outfit on it. It's 3,000 pearls for that season pass. Notably, the season exchange stuff that you can get, you've got a one-time quest for 140 stack and then another 100 stack, so you could pick up both of those. If you're interested, I certainly did, and I don't regret it one little bit. Moving on into the events, we've got another Alienware event that's on there available, so you can win some Alienware products if you get selected to do it. It's up to you, man. It's an offline thing. I don't really get into those, but hey, free stuff if you do a good job, I guess. We've got the Jadelit Dragon's Breath event, apparently one word, breath event for it. These are items you're going to get fishing, gathering, or of course killing monsters as usual, and you can swap these out. 10 of them gives you this little tyrant furniture thing. It doesn't do anything except look cool. It's also in the Black Spirit Pass, so keep that in mind. And then aside from that, you can swap X amount for various materials. So 3 of them from Somarni's Unstable Fuel, 2 for Memfrags, Caphras, or Sharps, or 1 for Hards and Black Gem Fragments. So not a bad little event there, since you can choose specifically what you want to get. We've, of course, got season level up challenges and Dracania level up challenges. And does that mean you get both if you have a season Dracania and you level up? Absolutely, it does. They have tons of rewards. There's silver, there's Valk's Cry, there's Advice of Valk's, all sorts of freebies that they're giving out there. We have a time to extract Caphras stones event. You can pull your Caphras out for free. So get that done if you have maybe a C20 helm already and you need to pick up your Labreska. Might as well do it now, even if you don't get the Labreska helm done in the next 2 weeks. Save yourself that potential billions of silver loss. Or maybe you wanted to move some things around. Maybe you had stuff in Kudum and you don't even use Kudum anymore. You're strictly Nuva, or vice versa, and you want to pull some out. Definitely a good time to do it. Season Pass, don't think that's considered an event, but the season pass is back because there's a season. We've got Source of Ions and Mysterious Knight. So the skill point Knight is back for the 300% XP buff that he appears randomly when killing monsters. And it also has, if you remember, the Sage Mysterious Energy, except this one's blue, has kind of a little lightning thing around it. And if you stand in that, you'll get an monster AP and monster DR buff that lasts for 10 minutes. There's also a Played Out Black Desert for free. There's no strings attached to this. You can just straight up get the game for free right now during this event. So if you have a buddy that wanted to check it out, or you've been trying to convince your girlfriend to do it, let's be real, we play Black Desert. No one's here's got girlfriends. But now's a good time to do it because it's not going to cost you any money. We have Dracania 100 Loyalty Shop. There's a bunch of different things available in the Loyalty Shop for 100 loyalties. And then we have Hot Time XP, 150 combat, and 50% XP skill XP boost during Hot Time only. And then, of course, that includes weekends as well. So it's not 100% uptime like we had just the past several weeks along with it. Class changes, just a couple issue fixes with a few things, no actual updates from there. And then moving into content updates across the board. First up in items, we have the item copy price was reduced by 50% for the Marnie's fuel, the amount that it costs you. So tagging yesterday cost me 278 Marnie's unstable fuel, whereas before it would have been double that, which is a whole lot. So yeah, that's definitely in there. There was a little bit of confusion about this because they originally said it was coming April 6th. Then they put notice out about a week ago. It was going to be April 13th. An extra week afterwards, and glad to see that they managed to make it still happen on April 6th. That way we could get the cheap tag on the Dracania if you were interested in trying that out. So from there, just the old web fixes and whatnot. Let's jump over, check out the Pearl Shop for this week, see what we got going on. There's quite a few new things because, of course, we have a new class. The Eternal Winter Edition is available if you want to pick that up. It's got this little bundle here. It's 8,000 pearls. Gives you the Oblivion outfit, which is this right here. If you want to take a look at that, we didn't get a little video, so I don't know if there's any idle animations like some of the new ones have. But anyways, you also get a classic outfit box, 30-day value pack, 15-day book and blessing, 16 inventory expansion, an Eelton storage expansion ×2 on 8 slots, and you'll get Earthea's Snow Leopard as well as a Dragon's Blessing box to accompany with that. Then we have the Dracania edition. 4290 pearls get you the Dracania outfits, that Exclair that's been in all the promos. Inventory slot, Fantastic Young Dragon Surprise, and character slot expansion, a bonus of 5 300% scrolls, XP scrolls, 1 3-day Book of Old Moon, 50 stack, and then the Celestial Horse's Spirit, which is the one that calls the horse anywhere. This is what the outfit looks like there. I'm sure you've seen it, like I said, in the promos. If you do want to pick it up, you can buy that one by itself. Since it's a classic outfit, it's 2,900 pearls as opposed to the premiums in 3,400. Black Spirit Pass, as I said, is 3,000 pearls this time around, so there are some pretty good rewards in it. Is it worthwhile? Yes, but it may not be so much for more veteran players. I will tell you, there's a lot of Advice of Valks, between like 40 and 80, and a lot of them this time around. So if you can swing the $30, I would say go for it, but it's not a must-have. It's pretty valuable in general, even to a veteran player. But, you know, some people don't even want to bother with seasons, especially when you're trying to grind out Labreska helm and whatnot. Weight limit and inventory are on sale right now, and then we also have the addition of a 350 weight limit, which I don't believe we've ever had before. So you may not have this even on your main character and might be considering upgrading it. One thing I will say about weight, though, especially if you tend to jump around to other characters, is you may not want to jump necessarily into putting pearls onto this pack, especially for a newer player. For it, it's a little bit nicer when you're not sure of the class or you switch a lot. Maybe actually put it into maids, and we have some good maid packages right now, 3 for 1 I think, which is a little bit further down, just so that way you can use the maid on any character. Once you buy weight on one character, it's just that character, so just be a little cautious of that. I wish someone had told me that early on, and I would have just way more maids than I have weight, because you can just use them for storage as needed on multiple characters. Got backpack bundle for 50 slots also available on there, and then the Shining Arctic box. This is for the Fox. You have an RNG chance of getting between a T1 and a T4 at 2,200 pearls. You can also get 6 of the boxes, so that way if you don't land the T4, I guess, you can smash them together to get it. Just keep in mind that you can't keep more than one of those Arctic Foxes out at a time, so if you ended up with multiple T4s, yeah, you're not going to be able to use both, so there's that. Triple Ghost View Pack is 3,300 pearls on sale, and here's what I was talking about before. The Triple Maids and Butlers, 2,400 pearls, and you get 3 of your choice of types of maids. The Enhanced Blessing of Common Sylve and Book of Old Moon is 1125 pearls. It's got the 15-day of whichever version you choose, then 10 item drop scrolls, and 2 Supreme Old Moon Scrolls, as well as the Life Skill XP Secret Book of Florin boost. And you can go either way on that. We've got a sale on the Celestial Horn. It's 1575, down normally from 2250. Got some coupons available for small amount of pearls. Elite Elton Storage expansion coupons here if you want to upgrade the new place for it. We've got stables and lodging available as well. And then for new players only, there's 3,000 loyalties for 1 silver in the shop for you, so make sure you pick that up. Give you a little boost, especially with some of the Dracania loyalty event items that are out right now. Not bad. And our weekly outfit that's on sale this week is the Hash Domter outfit for 2720 pearls, as per usual. So there you have it for this week's patch notes and Pearl Shop. Let me know what you guys think about new stuff going on. What do you think about new class now that you've got some time to play it, or have you? Season things that are going on that you're excited about. I do love getting into some season RBFs, so I timepieced, of course, to another DK, and I'm going to be doing that a bit today as well. So looking forward to that personally, but I'd like to hear from you guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. You can jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.